Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice, and welcome to our daily reading. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you watch this video, what it is that you need to know, what's coming up in the day. And as always, whenever you find this video, that's when you're meant to find it, okay? They are timeless. Thank you all very, very much for all your wonderful support, your likes, your shares, your comments, and your feedback, for subscribing. Thank you so very much for your donations. They're always a wonderful surprise, and they make my day. And let's just jump in here, see what we got for the day for my subscribers. What do we need to know for our highest good? What's the day about? Okay. All right. And an oracle for the day for my subscribers. Oracle energy and advice. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that was quick and painless. All right. So the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, what has happened before, or what is going on as you're stepping into the new day. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is very loving energy, very nurturing. Could also be a time of receiving and feeling nurtured. It's love, it's care. I also get an energy of contemplation with this. So you had an idea, or someone came to you with an idea or an offer or an invitation or proposition, and it's contemplation over, should I take this, should I not? I'm also getting an energy of communication with all the blues. So something, either a message came your way, or again, it's some sort of idea. And you're going, what do I do with it? What can I do with it? In today's energy, we have the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But the Page of Swords talks about investigation, is what I'm seeing. Investigation. So if someone is coming in with an offer, with an idea, with the proposition of some sorts, your attitude is, or should be, to investigate it further. Okay, I just get a bit of a, I don't know. That's literally the energy of the Page of Swords. I don't know. I don't know enough about this to make up my mind. It could be something something like emotional in nature that is being offered or expressed to you, or someone is very excited, someone is very hopeful, is expressing themselves in a very loving, emotional kind of way, however you want to put it. And then with the Page of Swords, you're saying, well, I see you believe in it. I see that's how you feel, which is lovely and that's great, but I need to not have that influence me and make a rational decision. So for some of you, that could be what's going on, or the approach you're guided to take. Where things are going to go, we do have the King of Pentacles. Lots of people in your cards today, so it could be just a very social day. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. For some of you, this is someone coming to you and asking you to invest in something they're doing. And that could be your time, your energy, but it could also be your money. Or also here, give me a chance, give me a chance. Because it is an investment. If you want to give someone a chance to show you what they can do or to prove themselves somehow, it's an investment of your time, right? First and foremost, and whatever else comes after. For others of you, this could be a time when you're sitting down with someone and they're asking you, why should I invest in your idea? Why should I invest in your business? Why should I invest in you as an employee? Why should I give you this promotion that you're asking for? Why should I give you this money that you're requesting? Okay, so be prepared. If that's the way around it works for you, be prepared for a lot of to-the-point questions, okay, about something that is a dream for you. It's something you love. You're very much emotionally invested and attached to the thing, the idea, the situation. So with the Page of Swords, someone being very blunt and very direct with their questions may put you off a little bit, because it's a case of, why are you being so critical, right? Because remember, there's an emotional state around this thing, right? So this is where you're so hopeful and excited about something that it just makes so much sense, and you're just like, you're expecting or anticipating everyone else to be just as happy and hopeful and cheerful about it, right? And then someone comes in and they're going, if I'm going to put my money into this, I'm going to need to ask you some questions. Where is this? Where is that? How'd you get to this? How'd you get to that? And it's almost like it can feel, because we're in that emotional state, it can feel as if someone's picking at what it is we're trying to do, scrutinizing it or criticizing it, when in reality, this is just a very practical person, very realistic individuals. They're not saying your idea is bad. They're not saying your product, whatever this is wrong or bad or insufficient. They need more information to make up their mind. Okay, they don't feel how you feel about it. Okay, that's for you, that's your confirmation, that's the truth you need. It feels right, or I'm following my intuition, or this is my dream, or I'm going for this. For this other individual, they don't have the insight you do. This is like, for you, this is your baby, okay, whatever this is, however you want to put it. For them, it's someone's asking me to invest my hard-earned time, energy, money, resource into the situation. I don't know enough about it. They're very practical, they're very realistic and rational. That's not a bad thing, okay? So just something to be mindful of. And if it's the other way around and someone's approaching you and they are in this very emotional state, you got questions. But again, the message here, the reminder here with the Page of Swords is, if you can, obviously we don't walk on eggshells around people, but if we can not deflate the people as we're asking questions, right? That's something to be mindful of, because the Page of Swords can be a bit tactless. He means well, he just needs the information. But with all these being court cards, it's very important today to work on our social skills, to work on our communication skills, to work on our compassion and our empathy, to try to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and kind of double check, if I want to say this, how would that sound to them, right? Because I can see they're in a heightened emotional state. I can see they're really excited about this, right? And there's a way to say things, all right? So it's all about tact and diplomacy today, because this can be a really beautiful collaboration or a really beautiful investment opportunity. But I feel the risk is, if you're putting yourself out there and you're vulnerable, feeling vulnerable and exposed, but kind of trying to stay hopeful at the same time, and then someone's coming in with very pointed questions. Why this? Why that? Where'd you get that from? It can put you off because you feel criticized, you feel judged, and you may go, you know what? No, never mind. Sorry I said anything, and leave. And the thing is, no, just sit through it, just have the conversation, ask and answer questions, because it's going to lead to something positive, okay? This person's going to be like, yeah, okay, this is worth my time. So it's just something to be mindful of. And in our oracle, we have come to the edge, number 36. Someone's taking a chance here. Someone's taking a chance. They're really putting themselves out there. They're really coming to the edge, really stepping out of their comfort zone, whether it's you or someone else, okay? And taking a chance and expressing themselves, talking about something, offering something, initiating something. But they feel uncomfortable doing it. They are trying to stay hopeful and positive, but they're feeling uncomfortable a little bit, okay? And it's almost like you want to, when someone's really making an effort to step outside their comfort zone, and you can see they're trying very hard, but they are uncomfortable and they are kind of afraid, but they're doing something that is actually really good for them, or it could be beneficial for everyone else around them, right? It's a good thing. It's a good situation to support. It's just taking a step back, taking a breath, and just being mindful of how we speak to that person, right? And it doesn't mean coddle, but it also doesn't mean be critical, okay? It's finding that medium. It's finding that balance of, you still say what you need to say, and you give this person honest feedback, or you ask honest questions, or you say honest answers. But it's in a way to where it's diplomatic, okay? It's giving the truth, but with some tact behind it. And it's a bit of extra effort, yes, but it is worth it in the long run for everyone involved, okay? So instead of someone saying, if someone's asking you out and you're going, hell to the no, don't do that. I mean, that's not necessary. If you see that person's putting themselves out there, right? Let them down gentle if that's what you decide to do, right? Be like, I really appreciate it. I'm very flattered, whatever. However, I'm seeing someone else, or I'm doing other things, or I don't know, right? But just kind of let them down gently if that's what you decide to do. Conversely, if you see someone that's just so eager and so excited, you go, I'm interested in that, but could we talk a little bit more about it? I'm going to need some details. I'm going to need some information, but I am interested, right? As opposed to just jumping in with a million questions. What about this? What about that? What about it? Just go, first of all, yes, but I'm going to need a little bit more details, but it's something very interesting to me, right? So just some examples. And if you are dealing with someone who does not have this tact necessarily, that's for you if you're in this emotional state where you're putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. Just remember, not everyone has tact, not everyone has diplomacy, but also perhaps on the outside, they don't see how nervous you are. They don't see how vulnerable you're feeling. They think you're solid and sound and they can just be honest and blunt with you because you look like you got it together. They don't see that you're shaking your boots on the inside. Do you see what I mean? So if they're pointing some straight answers and questions and information at you, don't take it as criticism. Just take a breath and listen what they're saying and read what they're writing and follow up if you can. If you have questions, make sure you understand what they're saying. Okay, don't be disheartened. Because I feel like for some of you, someone's like, they don't realize how uncomfortable you feel having that conversation or initiating that whatever, right? They don't see how vulnerable you feel, okay? They're just being honest, right? Because they think that's fine, that's great. So just remind yourself of that, of, maybe you're such a good actor or actress that you just look like you're sound and you look like you don't give a damn what kind of feedback they give you, right? When in reality, you're shaking in your boots hoping they tell you what you want to hear, right? So just something to consider. So let's see, what's our fortune cookie for the day? You could even prep someone and go, okay, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable and I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable because I've not done this before. However, this is what I think. And that way, they know, okay, I need to be a little bit tactful then, Commitment. I almost read community. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. It is a good opportunity. I feel like someone's offering some sort of commitment, to make some sort of commitment to you, or inviting you to make a commitment to them, asking you to make a commitment to them, or to reciprocate. Okay, it's about reciprocation or getting what you want. Someone's asking for something and they're hoping they're going to get it. Again, it's something that makes them feel vulnerable, especially if it's around love. Okay, this can be that very shy person asking you out, but they're coming across very confident because they're trying very hard, right? And you think you can just have some banter because they're all cocky, right? But actually they're shaking in their boots. So yeah, just something to be mindful of. Just pay attention to some cues, some body language, okay? And yeah, just have a bit of tact. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. I really feel like with Come to the Edge, someone's trying to do something either that they've never done before, or someone is trying to do something in a completely different way. I also hear something to the effect of they're trying to join a new dynamic, a new group, elevate themselves somehow. Again, going into stepping out of their comfort zone, right? And it's like, I don't know if I have what it takes. I'm interested in this, but I don't know if I have what it takes. That's where you come in. And it's a case, this is something, there's going to be a very honest conversation happening today. However this applies, okay? Because for some of you, this is about an application. This is about your business. This is about your idea that you're bringing forward and talking to someone who can invest in it, right? Or to give you a second opinion, or to be a sounding board for you and give you some feedback before you take it to somewhere else. But whatever it is, and whoever this is, because it will be different for everyone, someone's really stepping out of their comfort zone, making themselves vulnerable and a bit exposed to bring some sort of idea, some sort of invitation, some sort of declaration forward. And then it's necessary for the people involved and the people around it to just be mindful that all may not be as it seems. Someone might be trying to come across confident when they're not so confident. Or someone's trying to come off as a bit detached, but literally everything's writing on this for them, but they're trying to appear detached, is not to, appear clingy, or do you see what I mean? And it's just a time to be mindful and tactful in our conversations, in our interactions today, because at the end of the day, I see an opportunity for a commitment to happen here, for a partnership to happen, for something to come together that could be beneficial, very beneficial, emotionally, financially, any other way, in the long run. Okay? But yeah, it could even be dealing with a child for some of you, where they're really taking a chance and very enthusiastically going, okay, this is what I want to do, this is my idea. And it can be a crazy idea, but you're like, oh my God, that's amazing, that's great, how did you come up with that idea, and stuff like that. And then just gently guide them, if it's something that absolutely is not feasible, just kind of gently guide them. How do you have plan B? It's always good to have plan B. Or how did you think you were going to make this happen? What do you think are your options? And then maybe make some suggestions so they do have a plan B. And it's a day for tact and compassion, because that's what it is, and empathy, right? So interesting reading, though. Let me know what it is for you, what you think about it, how it goes. But I hope the reading helps you, okay, and prepares you for this type of situation. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.